How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to the Mando Bros channel. It's your boy Big O Nuggets, and with me is my boy.
What's up, guys? It's Eagle Heart. How you guys doing?
And before we continue, again, I just gotta say, my boy Eagle Heart's got some dope ass backgrounds, Star Wars theme backgrounds. If you know the reference to this background, comment below. I love it, and he's gonna be switching out these backgrounds throughout each of one of our episodes. So if you know your
Yep.
Star Wars lore, comment below if you understand the reference. All right. Um,
Yes. Tell me where I'm visiting today.
Yep, pretty much. And I love it. It's awesome. I think I'm going to have to do some for myself. But let's go ahead and dive right into today's episode because it's going to be a juicy one. I'm very excited
Yes.
because this is a show we're going to be talking about. I was very intrigued by it, and after doing some research, we finally get to know a little bit more about this. There's still not too much known about Star Wars The Acolyte. All right, I'm very excited about this show because it's pretty much based off of one of my favorite eras. The Acolyte pretty much takes place during the final days of the High Republic era of the Star Wars franchise. Now, the High Republic takes place about 200 years before the events of Episode 1. And so there's been rumors out there. I really haven't seen too much, but it says that the Acolyte might be taking place about 50 years before Episode 1. We're not 100% sure about that yet, but we're going to be doing some more research. And hopefully in December 12th, during Disney's Disney Day, or Disney Plus Day, we get to see some more sneak peeks. They're going to be revealing a lot of their upcoming projects and shows like Kenobi, the Book of Boba, Andor, and hopefully we get to see a little bit about the Acolyte.
Which is on the 12th, correct?
Yes, 12th of this month, December. So save those dates, and we're going to be covering and watching that as well. So just
Yep.
keep an eye out for that. So I know sometimes for the Acolyte, it's a big jump from the Phantom Menace, pretty much, because there hasn't been too much explored from the High Republic before. As you can see right here, all we really know is the books, which I currently have my copy of The Light of the Jedi, which I really, really enjoyed. I highly recommend. If you guys want to know a little bit about the High Republic era, the books are amazing. As you can see, we have this book here, and then there are also tons of comics that you guys can also read to get a better understanding of the Jedi during this era. Like I said, this era has never been brought to life through an animated series or live action, TV show or movie. So seeing that they're actually coming to this is really, really, really awesome. And I'm actually very excited for the Acolyte for that same reason, because it's one of my favorite parts. And some of the questions we know, because the Acolyte, as you guys can see, as we see a young Jedi with the red lightsaber, it's going to be heavily based off of the dark side, which they really
Yes.
haven't done before. It's always been, the light side, the Jedi, and now we get to see a little bit of the Sith. And here's a really great question, because during this High Republic, this is where the Jedi were at their peak, the best. Peace and tranquility was all throughout the galaxy, but how did the Sith return? And why did it affect the Jedi Order in that manner? That's one of these questions that Acolyte's going to be bringing up. Like, how did the Jedi become so blind by tradition that the Sith kind of flew under their radar? If you guys remember, throughout the first, second, and third films, they are so blindsided that the Sith is even alive. They got so arrogant that that the Sith was no
Yep.
more, that they were just a legend, myths, because there was no more Sith, that they were blindsided. And these are some of the questions and some of the stuff hopefully we get to see from the Acolyte. And I'm going to pass this over to my boy Eagle Heart as he continues to talk to you guys a little bit more regarding the Acolyte.
Alrighty. So there is an article from the Illuminati has revealed the working title for the Acolyte, as well as what may possibly be the protagonist's name. The working title is reportedly the Paradox, just Paradox, while the lead character's name is Aura, Aura, Aura. They also report that the show will begin filming in early summer of 2022, rather than February, as was previously reported, which no one really knows why. My guess is because of the pandemic and everything that's been going on in the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
Despite little info, the show remains shrouded in mystery. It's worth mentioning that both the reported working title and the lead characters name may not necessarily reflect the content of the show itself. Um, Return of the Jedi famously used the working title Blue Harvest in order to obscure the film's production from prying eyes. So, no leaks, no surprises. Moreover, Daisy Ridley's character in the Star Wars sequel trilogy went by the name Kira until in the late production of The Force Awakens, when the director J.J. Abrams decided to change the character's name to Rey. So, there's not much we really know about the Acolyte, but I'm really hoping, we see a lot of cool names, a lot of cool characters in the near future.
Yep.
Um, but other than that, we do have some possible rumors, about a new Maul series coming up. So, Nuggets?
Absolutely. So again, just like Eagle Heart said, these are all just rumors. So don't take none of this seriously. This has been lots of speculation throughout the Star Wars community, and I don't think we've found or really seen any concrete evidence that proves that there is an official Maul series out there. But we can all assume because of the trailer of the Book of Boba Fett. There's a lot of people doing tons of breakdowns saying that they've seen a lot of clues regarding one of the criminal underground organizations called the Crimson Dawn. So if you guys don't know about the Crimson Dawn, pretty much they made their first kind of like canon debut through the Solo movie. At the very end, we get to see that Darth Maul makes a cameo at the very end of the movie where he's talking to the leader of, or one of his associates through the Crimson Dawn. And if you guys don't know, kind of like Darth Maul's like timeline, after the Phantom Menace, we know that he did not die. He has his robot legs, which I love.
Yep.
And then he is in the Clone Wars in Mandalore. And then we know that Ahsoka and Bo-Katan both defeated Maul. And Maul ultimately survives Order 66. And then goes to hiding, and then we really don't know much after Order 66, and then he just reappears with Obi-Wan in Tatooine, where Obi-Wan ultimately kills him. So there's that time period where Maul is still a mystery, and so pretty much a lot of rumors are saying that during that time period is when he was pretty much in control of the Crimson Dawn, and running the underground as well with his organization.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a very interesting little series to see of Maul being in charge of the Crimson Dawn. The fact that we're getting little teasers in the Book of Boba could kind of like solidify that kind of mythos in the Star Wars canon. We get to see a little bit more of that background of Maul and the Crimson Dawn. But again, as of now, it's just rumors and tons of theories. Nothing concrete, but let us know. Let us know if you guys would love to see this kind of series of Maul, of him, being in charge of the Crimson Dawn. And let us know your thoughts regarding the Acolyte. I'm very excited for it. And just real quick, Eagle Heart, I just want to make sure we give our last final thoughts on Maul and the Acolyte. Like, I'm actually, like, the Acolyte, I'm glad that they're doing this. I'm glad we're seeing the High Republic stuff. I'm glad that it's going to be focused on the dark side, which they really haven't focused on. And I just cannot wait to hear more information and more stuff regarding the Acolyte.
Same. I'm hoping in Acolyte we see a younger Yoda. We see, if it does take place 50 years before Phantom Menace, that we see a Qui-Gon Jinn, a young, Padawan Qui-Gon Jinn, possibly. Count Dooku while he was still in the Jedi Order. Even maybe seeing Sifo Dyas, since he was the reason why the clones were created.
Yep.
So there's a lot of possibility and a lot of, they can add to this Acolyte to open up for more TV series or even movies for Star Wars.
Yep.
So I'm very excited to see the Acolyte when
absolutely. They can do lots of spin-offs for other characters that we yet to see, because we are getting a Qui-Gon and a young Obi-Wan book coming up as well, which I actually cannot wait to read that. I want to see how Qui-Gon was as a master and a young Obi-Wan before the Phantom Menace. So this is very interesting. We can see some really good, dope stuff from the Acolyte and what it can build. So I like that.
Well, it's like that speculation in Phantom Menace. There is a character in Phantom Menace that looks exactly like Sifo Dyas did. So it's not very proven if it is Sifo Dyas or just another alien race that look like him. But that would be really cool to see.
Absolutely. But let us know your thoughts, everybody, in the comments. And as soon as we know any more updates regarding the Acolyte, or if we hear any new news regarding the Maul series, we will let you guys know. So thank you, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And Eagleheart, go ahead and send these people off.
May the Force be with you, or this is the way.
Thank you, everybody.